On January 2nd, 2024, the village of Dalton had their first regular board meeting of the year. And boy, was it very interesting. Of course, this will be part one of the video because it's so long, I needed to make two parts. But to be honest, we all know that Tiffany Henyard, the current mayor, also known as the City Girl mayor, has been having a lot of issues in the city. Mismanagement of funds. She's been accused of putting the city or the village into like $7 million in debt. Also, we know about her illegally using money to put billboards up on the wall. And with so many people in America knowing what's going on, everywhere you see the village of Dalton, if they're on Facebook or YouTube, you'll notice one thing: comments are being turned off. But one thing that happens is that when the live stream goes on, the live stream is able to be seen. So people are making comments in real time and everybody is in there. When I'm talking about blacks, whites, Asians, everybody is against this particular lady. So what we can see is when elections come and the next year, we can see that it's a great possibility that this mayor is not going to be there. But I kind of want to talk about how the meeting sort of started at the 40-minute mark. There was some reviews, there was some like ordinations with some of the police and things like that. And then when it came to certain people to talk, there's a trustee by the name of Kiana Belcher. Now, I want you to hear what she's going to say, what she's looking forward in the new year, and then we're going to come back.
May I be recognized, Mayor?
Go ahead.
Happy New Year to everyone. As the mayor said, you never know when you may wake up or someone in your family. Over the holiday, we lost a trustee, former trustee Jefferson. So please keep his family in prayer. He was elected village trustee for 16 years. He was our finance committee chair. So just please keep his wife and family in prayer because over the holiday, we did lose it. I hope that 2024 brings us happiness, communication, and a wealth of working together. Thank you.
All right. Anyone else?
Oh, yes. You heard that right. Kiana Belcher, the young lady, is saying, listen, I hope this year brings us some prosperity, some peace, and some better communications. She is not at any point trying to assassinate the character of the mayor or anything. She does kind of have a little shady smile. You probably can see that there, a little grin. It does look facetious. But again, it could have been that somebody in the audience was looking at her, making her laugh, and which could happen. I do that when I'm at church. My brother's a pastor. If he's in the pulpit, if he looks at me, I'm gonna make him laugh. That's all, and I'm petty. I'll even do it right now. I'm 40, so I'm crazy. So the mayor, after this, started showing all of the things she did in Dalton during that year. Maybe we can show you a little bit of what that is here. She did some things like taking the guns off the street. She did some things in the city. So after showing that for about 15 minutes, the mayor comes out and starts attacking people, largely the people who are the trustees that she doesn't like. I want you to hear this, and then I'm going to come back.
Encouraging words are good for this year. It's good for the soul, because at the end of the day, can't nobody fix it but you. You have to fix what you feel is broken. If you feel something's not going right in your community, you can always reach out and we will try our best to get to whatever that is and then do better. If it's something that you're upset about, just know that it did not get done like this overnight, and it's not going to get fixed overnight. It's going to take time to fix what you guys feel is broken. What I'm trying to show you is that you've been neglected for so many years that I need you to know what love feels like and look like. And that's what I oppose. I send love and show it, and I take care of the people no matter what. I don't care what poison people put out there. Y'all live here. They don't. Internet and people, especially my board meetings, can say whatever. But at the end of the day, we grew here. They flew here. And for that saying, I need you to see that my work speaks for itself. And then I show you videos so you can see with your own 2 eyes instead of somebody coming to tell you what we're doing. You can see, and then you judge a person. Don't judge people off of hearsay or what somebody say or think they're doing and don't got no facts to what they're putting out. But it's sad because when you do things like that, guys, you get people attacked. You get people doing crazy stuff. And y'all forget, I am the first. I'm the first female youngest mayor of Dalton. And then I'm also the first female African-American supervisor of the largest township. And I get attacked because I cannot and will not be controlled by people that thought I was young or naive and thought that they can walk over me. That is not going to happen, ever going to happen. And y'all know that. So people got to go and do a spin cycle, a smear campaign, because they can't beat me. Letting you know they can't. So they have to go and try to defame my name by putting out mess and poison. And that's the sad thing about it, when I'm the only one that's loving on you. Y'all been watching the news. Y'all been seeing what's been going on with TD Jakes and all of that. What'd he say? They trying to kill me while I'm trying to help y'all. It's the same situation. They trying to damage my character when I've done nothing but for years but love on the people and show y'all that. So when y'all hear things or think of things, come and get the facts, come and get receipts before you judge, because people can make videos, and that's the problem. They hating, but they taking notes though, right? I make videos, y'all make videos, right? So y'all really taking a lesson from me. I know I ain't gonna get my due for it, but I'll take it as flattery. So I appreciate it. Thank you.
So let me just say this, and this is still part one. The mayor should have some understanding, some fundamental understanding that people are watching this, all right? Watching how she's going to handle what's going on in the meeting. The mayor doesn't need any more negative attention. That is not what she needs, especially if she's going to re-campaign. I don't know who the person is that is advising her, but she should just stick to the positions and stick to the points and all of this. Right? The mayor chooses not to do that. And if you can see in the background, nobody's cutting her off. They want her to keep talking, literally. And so she's going to talk herself into insulting the people, insulting people on the internet, insulting the trustees, insulting anybody, and then literally trying to beg for the job and beg to be the mayor again because of the things that she's doing. Now, let me just say this. She could be doing some great things there in the city of Dalton, and maybe I don't know about it because I'm not there. But the reality is that if she was a good mayor, then she wouldn't need to do that. We wouldn't hear so many bad things about her from a whole bunch of people. It's not just the trustees that point this out. It's several stations in Chicago, WGN most notably. And because of that, YouTubers started getting a hold of her. Shout out to the Pink Book Lessons. And then what we started finding was the Dalton Trustees page. And what do you find? You find clips like this. And this is why having a good attitude is so important. You can be a bad politician, but if you have a negative attitude, if you publicly berate people, and if you publicly do things like that, people are going to dislike you. It comes off as arrogant. It comes off as disrespectful. It comes off as rude. It comes off as if you don't care. And you're doubling down on that. And it's not a good public image that you want to go ahead on and, campaign for. And she's definitely going to be out. She has no sense at all. You would think that she would be like, look, people are watching around the world. People know about me for all the wrong reasons. Let me try to tone it down. Absolutely not. The lady cannot stay out of her own way. And this is, and I hate to say it, a big attitude that we do see from certain people in Black America. Notably, I'm just going to be honest, this attitude is very prevalent with young women in the Black community. This is not uncommon, guys. We're just going to be honest, okay? And we're not even talking about in relationships. We're talking about in the business sector. We're talking about in customer service. This is the Tiffany Henyard is something that we've always seen. All right. And what it is there's no accountability for whatever happens. I can do whatever I want. And this is why you see the Black community and some of the kids that we have taking some of these attitudes from their parents. Yes, mother or father. And then guess what? You then elect this sort of person to run the city. What do you expect? What do you expect to be having a child by somebody like this? Can you imagine being married to her? Oh man, talk about hell on earth. And other people are getting to really see what a lot of the Black men been talking about in Black America, and even some of the Black women been talking about this. A lot of Black women be talking about stuff like this. It's not fair to them either. And the reality is, without any ability to check this, it's gonna get worse. So I do have a part 2 coming to this a little later on today. So this is what happens. Check out the Dalton Trustees YouTube page. And guys, subscribe at the bell. We're out.